What's going on, guys? I'm Kyle. This is Big Money Mindset. Pleased to bring you another video here today. And in today's video, we're going to be going over one of the hottest electrical EV companies on the market today, and that is Workhorse. And I'm going to be giving you 6 reasons why I think Workhorse has a lot of room to run, crazy growth ahead of it, and amazing upside potential. And I want to say I appreciate everyone that subscribed to the channel so far. It really means a lot to me. Being such a new channel, we've only been active for about 2 weeks now and seen amazing growth. And we did set out a goal on our last video with Hylion to hit 200 comments. And you guys actually did hit that mark, which just blew me away and how fast we did it. 200 comments right here. And I want to go for another goal on this Workhorse video. Let's go for 250 comments. Anyone who's invested in Workhorse, who plans on investing in Workhorse, I want to know how many shares you have or how many shares you intend on buying. And if you find this video informative or gives you a better insight on Workhorse itself, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be giving you a lot more content in the near future. And most importantly, let's just get into the video. Alright guys, so basically this video is going to be going into full detail on what Workhorse is as a company. You know, by now I expect a lot of people to know, the basis of the company. If you do need more detail on what Workhorse is, I have gone over that in some of my previous videos. So this is going to be going over more of, why you should invest in Workhorse, when you have more of a basis of the company. So we'll just go into a little summary. Their next generation delivery vehicles is scheduled for delivery in the first half of this year. All electric by design with composite technology and a 100-mile range. It's expected to be more economical than traditional delivery vans. So we know that, they're trying to save money by going, electric, saving on expenses and getting rid of gas. And they're in a big contract with USPS. And, that contract should be finalizing soon. And Workhorse is in the running for one of the top 3. So this could be a big growth ahead if they can land that contract. So what we can begin, Workhorse, just had another 20% sale from its highs of hitting another $20 mark. We might not see too many opportunities at such a steep discount as it is right now. Most likely we will never see $10 ever again. The risk is very limited at this price point with companies' evaluation. They're not even pricing in the future growth, most of these analysts. So that's what we need to take into consideration. This isn't getting overpriced right now at all. They ran all the way up to 20, and they've been hovering around 15 for like a month and a half, and also just hit another $20 mark, came very close, and we just had another 20% drop off to 15. So guys, you got to realize this price point, you might not see it much longer. So just take that into consideration. All right, Workhorse is perfecting Horsefly truck-based drone delivery. Also has a 10% equity stake in Lordstown Motors. So guys, this is just another variation on top of their, C-Series delivery vans, which is their main product point that they're selling. So we can take a look at the Horsefly. Guys, it's getting serious. They really think this could be a crazy part of their business model in the near future. I mean, it's 3 cents per mile. These have max speeds of 45 miles an hour. And, they're busting out, crazy speculations on, how this could be amazing opportunity as far as delivering large base products at a time. And it says, they're going to have an app, letting you know where the drone is at. And, the safety is the main priority of the Horsefly delivery system. And we could take a look. These are literally going to be flying and connected to the top of the trucks. When they come in like 100 feet or a 1-mile radius of the predicted area they're going to be delivering these products to. All right, guys, and another factor you need to consider is, there's now, 21 large ETFs, including over 5 million shares in total of Workhorse. And we can take a look at some of these ETFs, with the most exposure, allocation of 4%, close to 4, 2.6, 1.43. RQ is one of the fastest growing ETFs, out there these past couple of years. So it's just something to take into consideration that these, large ETFs are looking at the future growth of Workhorse and, putting, substantial amount of shares inside of their ETFs. These are large ETFs with professional analysts, that know what they're doing, and they wouldn't be loading up, millions of stock if this wasn't a good company predicting in the future. So this is something to take into consideration. Also, there's a American multinational independent investment banking, Cohen. They have just raised the target price to $20, as well as CNN professional analysts have raised their target price to $27, and Tip Ranks has also raised their prediction to $27 as well. So guys, these are professional analysts, and you have to understand they're not able to price in the future because they have to put the stock at what it's currently worth as of right now. And even with the 400% increase, they just doubled their target price. This is a banking company that's been around for over 100 years. They raised it from $11.50 to $20. Tip Ranks, they have over 4 professional Wall Street analysts on the stock. Raised it to a high of $27 with an average of $24. And also CNN has, 3 professional analysts on the stock as well, right around the same range, $27 and $26 median. And guys, this is crazy because it's not even overvalued as of right now on what the stock is priced at. I mean, they got it. It's right now, it's sitting at 15, and these are professional analysts explaining what the company, is actually worth. So I'm surprised, nowadays with all these, young investors predicting in the future and pricing in the future, I'm surprised the stock hasn't ran up to, $50 plus yet, considering that USPS contract. So I guess we are playing this one a lot more settled and stable, not going crazy and purchasing the stock, overvaluing it, with fundamentals that aren't there yet. So that's another thing to take into consideration. There's dozens of analysts that, are putting the stock over $20. And, in 2020, a big plus, they got $105 million in cash. They obviously lost a lot of money on paper because, they're now borrowing, which was tied into its exploding stock price. But it has cash on hand to build electrical trucks all the way into 2022. So guys, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, they got $105 million in cash. We're all set into 2022 time period. Schrader said on the company's conference call with analysts last Monday. And a backlog of about 1,200 trucks remains. Most of them are pledged to United Parcel Service, UPS, which ordered 950 trucks. UPS is building out its electric infrastructure for charging the trucks. UPS is being patient, so any bugs can be worked out before it takes delivery of C-Series vans, Workhorse CEO Dwayne Hughes said on the analyst call. So guys, they got cash. This company isn't going nowhere. Worst comes to worst. They got tons of cash. Tons of product in line. They're just waiting for some of these contracts to go through. UPS has already been a part of them, for the past couple of years. They're trying to land USPS, which is just going to keep growing their credibility. So it's just something to think about. And as far as the USPS bid, we're down to 3 teams left, which is crazy. So guys, there's a 33% chance of Workhorse landing that massive contract to get them on pace for 2021 to just smash it. USPS has aging trucks, incredibly expensive to maintain. USPS will be 30% electrical fleet by 2030. So guys, that's something to take into consideration. There's just 3 teams left. A Turkey-based Carson, which makes commercial electrical vehicles. Mandira Automotive North America was another company that just pulled out this past week. Workhorse Group, a small Loveland, Ohio electrical truck builder. And this is the third team right here. The specialty truck and military vehicle maker Oshkosh Corp. And Ford Motor Co. of Dearborn, Michigan already have U.S. manufacturing facilities. Okay, so they have potential opportunity of landing the deal as well. So guys, it's getting very close. You got companies dropping out. We're down to the top three. This could be big if they land this contract. I don't want to get too crazy into the contract, but what you need to understand is a new bill. The House passed infrastructure bill gives USPS $25 billion for e-vehicles facility updates. This was like a month ago. But the bill would also require the agency to make at least 30% of its medium and heavy-duty vehicle fleet electric or zero emission by 2030. And by 2040, the bill would prohibit the Postal Service from buying new non-electrical or non-zero emission vehicles. Guys, like I said before in all my videos, going over these EV companies, gas is in the past. And that's just something to take in consideration. The Postal Service is doing its and 35-year-old delivery vehicles. They're incredibly expensive to maintain. This would help them buy a new fleet and help them get through this crisis. The Postal Service expects to have enough cash to keep operating throughout the end of this year. A more optimistic projection that what the agency forecasted earlier in the pandemic. But without long-term reform, it predicts it could still run out of money before the end of 2020. So guys, this is a huge factor. These vehicles are costing them so much money in repairs and expenses for gasoline. So this contract is no joke for Workhorse. This could lead to massive growth because this is just a $6 billion portion. It could be a lot larger in the future. It could be a $20 to $30 billion contract, going way higher as far as the amount of vehicles that they could be getting from Workhorse if they see, amazing results, in that first contract. So, it's just a matter of time before that contract, finalizes, guys. And, it's over 140,000 of these long life vehicles that still remain in service with the USPS contract. These were manufactured 1987 through 1994. They need to all be replaced. A 2014 audit from the Office of the USPS Inspector General found that the current fleet was expected to only meet the delivery needs of the agency throughout to 2017. So guys, these have to go. I mean, these are a wash. These are all getting tossed in the trash. So guys, if this contract goes through, I have a price prediction. Once the contract is finalized, we're going to see that FOMO, the company is going to get overvalued because, they're not going to totally see, the results of, the contract finalizing and what is going to happen in these next year or two. But, as soon as that contract finalizes, I predict a price point around $60 for Workhorse, and that's going to be happening, potentially in the next couple of weeks or a week or so. I'm not too sure on when it finalizes, but it's getting close. So just expect a large price increase if this does go through. So, that's just some of the fundamentals I'm trying to go over to you guys just to let you know that this company is currently undervalued even without the USPS contract. It is undervalued. We may never see $10 again with this company. So your risks are extremely low at $15. So you got to understand there's tons and dozens of analysts that have already put a current price point on this company over $20 to $25 plus. So guys, you have an amazing entry right now at the $15 mark. And just understand, you might see a $20 price. It might hit that $20 price again. So you may never see this price again, ever. So just understand that. In the near future, Workhorse has a lot of room to run. And right now you have an amazing opportunity to get into this company with the small little details I went over today. I really want to say I appreciate, if you watch this entire video to the end. It does mean a lot to me. And for everyone that subscribed to the channel, I really do appreciate it so far. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and a comment and let me know your thoughts on Workhorse and if you own any stock currently. And we're going to be dropping more content in the near future. This is Big Money Mindset. I'm Kyle, and you have a great day.